Mama Don't Like My Man. Gabe wrote that, Bosco. He write a lot of songs. And sometimes we just look for songs that have, you know, we need something slow, we need something fast. So he decided we need something slow, something different, something like with a church feel, a cappella type thing. So we actually got in the studio that night, and Gabe was playing the guitar, and I actually, that stumping sound was me standing in the studio. We have little steps that lead to the booth, the vocal booth.
Yeah.
And so I was just standing there stumping these
blocks.
blocks.
Hold on, let me capture that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stumping the blocks.
Yeah.
And Gabe playing acoustic guitar and stomp. Oh, mama, mama. And we just sang that. And that's how we did that song, you know, that night.
What's the song mean to you? Like, what, is there like any...
Yeah, I joke around. I mean, when I perform this song live, you hear me, I always tell a little story. I make up a little story. I have two. And
But you make it up, so it's all fake?
Well, yeah, well, no, a little story.
Come on, don't lie to us. No, I'm just kidding.
But you know what? When I lie, I tell them, all right, now, use your imaginations.
Okay.
And I tell them about the story of Mama. I say that I always start off with, you know, my mama's type of mama. I never know when she's happy and when she's, you know, she's sad. Because she always had one look on her face. She smiled. And then I would go like, even when she was, said, go get that belt, I'm going to tear your behind up. She would, go get the belt. You know, or something like that. You know, I tell a story. Then I told her I brought my man home, and she didn't like him. I said, but then I had to make Mama like my man. Now, how can I make my mama? And I said, I thought of a scenario. I said, help me here, y'all. Just imagine me. I went home and I watched Turner Classic, and I watched the musical, and I saw Fred Astaire and someone, and I said, and I'll do something, make them laugh, and, you know, do a, you know, a little step. And I said, so now, you can imagine me, now I got to get my mama. Then I said, now I need music, and I need background. So let's imagine we had a studio, and I got to, you know, bring Mama in, and I'm singing. So I said, Binky, I want you to come over to the house. I don't want you to stand in the corner and dark. And when I take the guitar, I want you to play the guitar. Yeah. And I said, now I need some background. So I said, hey, son, you sitting. Yeah. I said, start. Yeah. So I want you girls to come over. When I tell you, I want you to stand in the back. You know, they go off like this, and then they start playing. You know, people laugh. And then I get in. Then I said, now I got to get Mama over the house and make her, you know, and put her in this scenario. So I said, my mama come in, and then she look around. I said, what, baby? I said, Mama, sit down. You know, and I tell her, when she sit down, I'm looking at her. She looking at me. We look at each other, and I go, oh, Mama. And then I sang the song.
Right.
So that's...
You're such an awesome throwback. Like, I just absolutely... I mean, first of all, I was watching some of your sound check, and... holy shit is all I have to say.
Yeah, that's song.
I mean, just
that. I don't even know the songs.
Yeah, I mean, all you guys are just.
How to work it.
But you all like, I get the vibe that you just kind of feed off of one another, and it's almost like an extension of yourselves, right? It just happens. You tend to sell out everywhere you go, and by sell out, I mean sold out shows. Not like you're selling out, but I mean, you are already big, and now you're doing VH1's Divas, which is totally gonna propel you. I mean, that's the hope, I guess, right?
That's the hope. That's the goal. That's what I've been working for so hard. Me and the Dap Kings trying to establish this, and it's not about the money. It's not about the fame, or you know, because I don't want the fame. I want to be like Prince. I want to be big, and you don't hear too much about him. You don't know much about him.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be. Private. And you know what? That's you, because you don't have to every party, every time there's something happening, you don't have to be there. And when you go there, you're bringing this on to you. I'm too old for that. I'm 55 years old. All I want to do is the people to hear my music and to realize, and not even my music, the fact that soul, they have not been recognized soul music. And you know, you have the critics and they're all right. Oh yeah, soul music died in the late 60s, early 70s when it left. So everybody out here now are imitating. It's retro. I am not retro. I'm not imitating anything. I'm singing.
Right.
I'm a soul singer. And not only me, there's other artists out here, young groups that's coming out doing the same thing. So recognize them. Recognize soul music. Start putting up some awards. And then when you do see soul, you see Beyonce or someone in soul, R&B, hip-hop. To me, that's pop. What they're doing is not soul music. That's pop.
Yeah.
But they got that category because they want to, what are we going to do?
Yeah. And when I tell you that you're a throwback, I mean, you could have put these songs on the radio at any time.
See, and that's and that's what I just want them.
Listen, music is music.
Thank you, but I want a category for soul.
Yeah.
And leave pop and leave R&B and leave contemporary, whatever you want to have. Let people sing and do that. All you little pop people, you do that stuff. But you know, So when they sing one slow song and put like, I guess if you put Beyonce, because when she sang that, I mean that was a soul song. But she's still a pop singer. And you take that out and then you put that up with her album. Her album's not a soul album, it's pop. Right. But I love Beyonce, don't get me wrong.
It's a soul song on a pop album,
yeah,
right?
You know, but you know, Michael Jackson broke that barrier when he started coming up because he was a soul singer. Then he went from soul to pop to hip hop, and he became the king of pop.
Yeah.
Prince of Pop, King. He's just whatever. He's a popper.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson got that title.
Yeah.
Between him and Prince coming up, he's Prince. Prince is
She
Prince.
could be the new Queen of Soul.
Hey, you know what?
The new Queen of Soul.
Child, don't you say that? Aretha will kill me.
Well, I said the new Queen of Soul.
Nope, don't even say new. Let me tell you something.
Princess of Soul?
Queen of Funk.
Queen of Funk? Okay.
Yeah. I'll leave funk where it's at. Because that's what we do. Funk and soul is the one. We don't need funk music because funk and soul is that category. See, Aretha Franklin, let me just get everybody straight. Aretha Franklin is the queen of soul, will always be the queen of soul. Nobody, any of the young kids come up here, don't you ever disrespect Miss Franklin and step on it. And just because you do it, because you sell, I don't care, Lady Gaga can sell 50 times as more albums as Aretha Franklin sold, but honey, you is not a queen. You do not deserve that title. Because you only getting it now because of right now popularity and where it is. People that work pave ways. You are where you at because of Aretha Franklin, because of people, you know. I never made it back then but I'm okay. But I just want people from me, like Amy Winehouse to me, listen to me. I inspired her. That's a big plus for me. You know. So she's somebody that she won a Grammy and I inspired her. Of course she probably listened to Aretha. But Amy was more of a jazz singer. She's more of a jazz singer. But the soul thing came along. Why you think Mark Ronson came to me and the Dap Kings? Because they knew where to come for soul.
Queen of Funk? Is that what we're going with?
Queen
for
of
you?
Funk. Queen of Funk.
It's the A-side with John Chattman.